Alright, good evening folks. Welcome to Gran Turismo 7 Sim Racing at the Nuringburg Sprint. We're going to do our best to hold second here. Starting off in pause mode, probably not the best, letting the computer take over. Or maybe it's better. Maybe the computer drives better than I. But let's try to do a rundown of this track so we can all get faster here. How to drive this track faster from the perspective of an amateur rookie racer. Generally, top the candies here is where we want to start braking, but we got to have an eye on the radar. So big mistake having... Oh, because they will. Thank you, Ronan. I do need the luck. Oh, because people are just nasty this week. We're at Nuremberg. This track really needs penalties. Look at all this wreckage. It is an absolute crap show. It's this week's race isn't about talent. It's not about smarts. It's just about surviving and getting lucky and not getting completely destroyed. The ghosting tonight actually helping us to jump up a whole lot of positions. Getting hit all over the place. Oh, someone actually has a penalty. How do you actually pick up a penalty on this track? I do not know, because they have allowed, the settings on this week's race has allowed just about any type of behavior. Look at that, dirtiest driving. Mind you, the guy with the 5-second penalty might be getting a retaliation, or the person behind him might just be a complete joke. Hey, the Dark J, welcome. Howdy, brother. Good to see you, teammates. Thanks for making it in. And Knight Rider Jim, howdy. Howdy, brother. How are you? We'll get into some clean races after this. I must say, last night's races were ultra clean and a ton of fun. Lots of back and forth. I look forward to those lobby JCCR racing teammate races where it's YouTubers versus subscribers. Ooh, I'm going a little slow through there. Shouldn't have been in first. All right. Woo. Car behind us flying by, but in a clean manner, which is awfully nice. Blew my doors off, but didn't hit them off. Yes, Philness, the legend himself. Lots of wreckage there, unfortunately. Philness, how have you been finding? Are you racing at Nürburgring this week? And how have you... Ah, that's on a straightaway. Let him know that I can hit back. He's going to hit me on a straightaway. Kind of ridiculous. Gotta be careful on turn 1 not to get speared into another stratosphere. The driving is making me wonder, am I in E-Class all of a sudden? Like, what is going on? Yeah, DR Killer, absolutely, Philness. Great point, smart man. Always one of the smartest in the group. I find this race is a killer for DR because you can be in second or third and just get bashed and smashed to the back of the pack like we did at the beginning of the race. So it's not really a talent-based or a racecraft-based race this week. It's just pure mayhem, Call of Duty racing. Alright, so we'll go through here, and first we can get a little bit of that pole. Ooh, a little over rotation despite being on fourth, but still brake balance on 4 has brought us a lot more speed and control. Slow 133.1, but hey, it's what we can do with... Oh, there, we get someone dive in, that's fine, we'll pass, should pass them right back. Oh, he'll just spin himself out. He got a little eager there on the apex. Yeah, no driving etiquette at all this week. It's wild. It's bumper cars out here. And it's not what I consider fun. Philness, maybe you can make it in for the lobby race. We'll get into a lobby race right after this in 1.5 laps. Try to do my best not to hit him and trade. Oh my goodness, what a nice individual. You'd think when you pass someone or you're beside someone and you don't hit them, that they're not going to then hit you back. It's kind of like, look, you didn't hit me, we're good. But people are really on the hunt this week. It's really weird. It's not a full moon. All right, let's get up on the band here. Kind of trail brake somewhat to the apex and get back on the throttle. Hey, Dano, the Texas Ranger himself. My day, personally, my week has been extremely busy, but now I'm down to business, trying to get a top 8 here to get the DR rating up. Looks like we got a 2-second lead on the car behind us, 2.5 seconds behind the bashing Ferrari ahead of us. So I don't know, I might be better just staying where I am, and if I can catch up, maybe it's not worth the pass. I don't know, I'm not sure yet. We'll first find out if we can actually catch up to him. So far, looking like no, he went through that turn quickly. All right. Super Doofus, yeah, it's a red Ferrari just bashing around, but no, you're always a clean racer, Tom. All right. Oh, that was a close one. I almost wrecked my race right there, and all I do is drive slow. I've got 2 seconds, and that would have been a major silly mistake on my end. Yes, we did a thing. We survived. We were in second, then we were near last, and then we climbed back up. Perseverance. And I'm surprised I'm still in the C class, because that was not C class driving. Usually the C class driving is pretty clean. It's not the super rookie league, but it's the rookie league, and then usually it's pretty decent. Cheers, Prost. Hope you're all ready for a nice lobby race. We'll get in some actual clean racing. This race is actually a ton of fun, but it needs to have some rules. Super Doofus, Tom, what is up, buddy? Are you ready to race, my friend? I'm going to get in so I can actually catch the live here. What a race. Well, I'm going to turn that at some point, into a nice little short on sort of what to do, what not to do. Clearly don't fight back like I did. There we go. Now let's get the lobby going. Do we have any takers? Let me know in the comment section if you're down for a race. Oh, fantastic, Super Doofus. Great time to ask the question. Yes, we've got a lot of people here, or some people here, that are going to be in the Saturday amateur race. And Tom and I were wondering if we should move the race to Sunday so that Tom will be in for the race. Tom can't make it Saturday. I can host Saturday. But if we do it Sunday, I'm wondering if we're going to get Tom and the same crew, because Tom plus the same crew that was going to show up on Saturday would be better, because we'll be up a Tom. Well, I want to see Tom's, if possible, Tom's Ferrari in the race. And now let's see, let's load settings, go here to best template, load it up. And why don't we start with the weekly race, but we'll all run softs and then we'll mix it up. Winner will pick the race. Nuringburg Ring Sprint. We'll do three lap races, nice, quick, in and out, more people up getting a chance to get pole, a little more competition with the back and forth. All right, when you do get in the lobby, make sure you hit the green check. Then check your tires, and if need be, change your car, but at least this way, if I do happen to start the race at some point, I won't leave anyone behind. Night Rider Gym's on the way, so why don't we do one quick lap. One quick one. Maybe I can prove that I can actually stay on the track, unlike that last race. With all the pushing. Worked. I've done maybe 12 practice laps now on this track, and I'm down to a 129.458. Like to find an extra half second to shave. Hey, we got the Dark J in the lobby. Dark J, welcome. Thank you for making it to the lobby races. This section of the live where we do YouTubers versus the subscribers. And those, you know, one to five randoms. Where we get a mix of really quality driving. We get to meet new people that actually drive quite well. And those usually one person to either Batman or boot out. Or a mix of both. At the 100 or just after, hop a bit of that, try to straighten that out as much as possible, get up on the side, try to trail brake right to the marker and then get right back on it as soon as we get there. Alright, we're just missing one, I think. We had confirmed. I think it's Night Rider Jim in. I can't spend too much time looking. It's unfortunately it's not a monitor, it's a TV screen, a Sony TV screen, the one that's made to go with the PS5. And because I'm sitting closely, it is quite hazardous to watch the top left of the screen. When a few feet away is the middle of the screen. Oh, Super Doofus. Yeah, it's not showing you in the lobby. Okay, let's see if I'll pull out right after this lap and we'll see if you're here. Oh, it's full. Well, I'll go take care of that. We'll kick out a random who has a B rating. Pick on the B ratings here. B rating. We'll keep the Ford guy. Oh, C rating. Okay, well that's... Get ready, Tom. Kick out. There we go. Super Doofus, we got your position open for you. Try it again. My goodness, it filled up quickly tonight. Hopefully that's Tom coming in this little spot here. Let's see what it gives us. Yes, Super Doofus is in. Fantastic. Now let's get the A's a little bit lower on the list here. So we got... Oh no, that's a safety rating of A from Kooky. Well, A. Let's get the safety ratings at the back of the pack. So who do we have? Emiliano. Well, he's pretty much bottom of the pack. And we've got Chris, who's a B rating, A rating. Okay, so the more dangerous drivers are at the back. And SBR, I've got no idea, so let's just move them down so I can actually see, and then we'll get the race started right up. Where's Super Doofus? Let's move Super Doofus up. And Knight Rider Jim, you're smoking fast. Let's give you a bit of a challenge. Let's put you right behind me. And there we go. The guy I moved, SBR, is an A-rated driver, so he can actually go right behind Fingers, and he'll have the fun of climbing up since he is the fastest. So give him a bit of a challenge there. Not at the complete back with the dangerous drivers, but just ahead of the dangerous drivers. Now, oh, it's Danny. Yeah, I do like the police theme. That is quite nice. What car is that? Oh, that's the BMW Z. Oh no, it's the V12 Vantage. I guess I can just read instead of trying to figure it out by squinting my eyes on the car. Let's get this race started. Thank you folks for making it in. Other nights, you're looking for a lobby race, just look for JCCR Racing Clean or Kick. And just a reminder, it is Race Clean or Kick. And before you get kicked, depending where we are in the race, you might also get Batmaned. I might call Batman on someone, and in which case everyone is allowed to ignore and continue to drive safely and focus on being a proper, classy driver. Or you can be a dirty vigilante like myself at times and help educate the individual who's been causing trouble. All right, the Dark J with this fantastic JCCR Racing Team scheme on the Lamborghini. Looking good, my friend. All right, watching the radar. We'll go a little wide here, because either I think completely wide is a good second choice, but the main choice is to catch the apex, but I couldn't fly to it. There's cars on the right of me. We'll come defend this apex. Wasn't a proper defense, but it worked out. All right, let's take it nice and wide. Kind of run all over that apex. Trail brake here until we get to that apex marker, and then slam on the throttle. Throttle down hard there because the steering wheel wasn't turned very much. When the steering wheel is turned a lot and you brake hard or accelerate hard, of course, that's going to get an over rotation. You're going to lose time or crash. I got lucky there. I went wide because Emiliano I saw was coming in hot and hard, and I did not want to eat that with the rear of my vehicle. And I'm behind Jay Rizzio. This is going to be a good educational experience for me. I can just follow him, and that will definitely help us get quicker if we can properly imitate his driving. The legendary Jay Rizzio. Jay Rizzio and Ronan, as well as Dano, often fighting for pole position, and not fighting with contact, but I mean back and forth, clean, very, very nice takeovers. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm sorry, folks. I'm gonna take off to the side here and try to leave everyone some room. Let the pass, there you go. Wanted to let Jay Rizzio pass because I only passed him by dive bombing in a very unhealthy and unprofessional way. Not a bad pass by Emiliano. Not a bad pass. Certainly don't mind a little bit of paint trading, as long as it's not some major bashing. There we go. It's a good move. He went for the defensive move to try to box me in, but I was lucky I had it. Oh, Emiliano. What the heck? Okay, that was special. But we'll find out if it was an accident. I really don't think it was, because it's kind of like I just got double tapped by Emiliano here. So 2 strikes, 3rd strike, I will go Batman. Aggressive pass, but a good one. Aggressive pass, but nicely done. And he actually did a great job not hitting me there because I was driving too slow. Not brake checking him, just focusing far too much on what's behind me. 23 for life. Thank you for making it in. Welcome. Where this is the JCCR racing crew on the track. And I'm Johnny from JCCR, one of the drivers, trying to race clean, trying to race smoothly. But life does have its challenges, and so does racing. Just previously, I was focusing too much on what's behind me, and that made me drive slow, and I wasn't progressing very well. Just like in life, when you focus too much on your past, it'll probably slow you down, cause you some trouble. iSquirrel86, good evening. Howdy, buddy. Thanks for making it in again. This is fantastic. You're on a streak. You're a, what is this, a 5-day or 6-day streak for you? Right on, mate. And we've got 11 in the live chat. Thank you so much for being part of the JCCR Racing pit crew. When you're in the chat and dropping comments, helping everyone to, get that good community atmosphere going, helping everybody learn, or just, it can also be to unwind, or really you can even blow off some steam and complain about the weekly race or say what you love about it. We can talk cars, talk track. Glad to have you here. Yeah, great race, Ronan. Fantastic. Let's see how the results shook out. Here it's saying that JCCR, the Dark J got first. So Dark J, you pick, and if you don't answer in the live chat, well then the choice is going to go to Ronan here. Dano, good job climbing up the charts. So a lot of JCCR up there. Good job, JCCR Racing Team. Kuki, good job surviving being surrounded by JCCR Racing Team. And Dano keeps his name, but is also part of the JCCR Racing Team. So top 6 to the racing team. Good job, Tom, coming in right behind Emiliano. It's Danny. Danny, I'm worried about giving you P1 just because the safety rating's at C. If you think you can be in the front without causing any major kerfuffle at the beginning of the race, then yeah, sure. But let me know. Let me know if it's a track you know somewhat, and if you know it somewhat, then I'll put you up the front. So Ronan's saying if Dark J doesn't pick, he's up for Dragon Tail Seaside. All right, so let's check this in. Is this train coming in? Yes! Trains! I'm Worlder! Long time no see, brother. Good to have you, buddy. Alright, so I don't think the Dark J picked a race, so yeah, right on. Let's do Dragon Trail. And Seaside, not Reverse Seaside, that is evil. Alright, so let's see, Philness saying... Philness is cooking. Enjoy. Let us know what you're cooking, buddy. I'm interested. I love food. All right, so Dano saying, let him play Rabbit. I think playing Rabbit means we chase him down. It's like the racetrack. The Rabbit's up front. Robot Rabbit on a rail. Yeah, I'm wondering what happened to B. Williams. It was nice having B. Williams in here. Ooh, chicken wings and dumplings. Dumplings are a lovely dish. All right, so let's set up. Danny, hit that check mark, and I'll put you right up front, my friend. Ooh, spicy honey chicken wings. Oh, that is nice. Sweet and sour is good, but sweet and spicy is also fantastic. Oh, good night, brother. Thank you for making it in. You said that I know this is very fast, but I'm in here. Oh, fantastic. Have a good night's sleep, my friend. rest up for tomorrow and have a productive day. Now let's get Danny at the top. If I can. Here, change grid. There we go. And we'll put J Super Doofus here. In second, Knight Rider, you're a complete speed freak. I move myself up a little because I'm a C rated. Dark J, I believe, is B. Dano is also B. So let's just put Dano right behind me this time. And Rizio, then we'll have the rest. I think that makes sense here. So we go D rated, C rated, B, 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 A, C, E, which sometimes people just don't race online. We find out the E's are the fastest, and they come on and they're getting first and second places. And SBR, let's put SBR up one position. Dano saying we can move him to the back. All right. Change grid order. Dano. Put you towards the back. Still going to put Emilio. He was driving dirty and was actually fast because he climbed up the pack. So he's not actually an E, but he's also a B racer. So dangerous driving gets you put at the back and eventually gets you kicked. So we're waiting on me. I was going to say, so we're waiting for one person to hit the green. The Dark J, okay, sure. Dark J here. Let's go one last move. We'll put Dark J right ahead of Dano. Give you guys a little face-off match like in hockey. And I'd put myself in last, I guess. Okay, well, let's put myself right behind. That way it's D rated, D rating, C rated, and then off to the B's. So the slower ones are in the fast, minus the dangerous one. The dude just came in. I was just about to start the race. Oh, 23 for life. What is your new time on the daily race? Let us know. Dude, I believe you got about 5 seconds to hit that checkmark button. If you're not in, we'll just catch you on the next race. All right, let's get down to business. Put the pedal to the metal and get some racing in. We got a good takeoff, nice and early, but first gear on the 911 is slow. Bad for takeoff, fantastic for being a usable, drivable gear. Situational awareness important, making sure I don't hit Dano to the left to the right of me. And with the 911 anyways, even if I put myself in first, I'm going to be dropping several positions with that slow first gear. Oh, Emiliano. Was that Emiliano causing that trouble? Someone dive bombed that hard and hit the pack. Thank you for wishing us good luck. All right there, the trick is pedal to the metal, to the floor, all through this entire section. Top the candies, we're going to get hard on the brakes. We should be blocking. Oof. Should be doing a little more blocking. I didn't quite defend that. Well, I really didn't defend it at all. Can't even say not quite. Zero defense there. Cut through here. Try to stay at the top of fourth. Oh, and he made it through following SBR, which I believe is the A-rated driver here. He's flown from the back of the pack. Took a jet into third place. Well done, SBR. Time to rev out this Porsche 911. The Porsche 911 is fantastic. The GT3 in the real world, I believe, has the red line of 9,000. Either starts at 8,500 or 9,000 RPM. Interesting fact, the Shelby GT350, my 2017 Shelby GT350 with the flat plane crank engine. The flat plane crank is what allows it to be a V8 that is super high revving, race engine levels. Well, it truly is a race engine. And the red line starts at 8,250 RPM. If you want to check out some decent cars, you can check out Johnny's Car Care and Reviews. That's Johnny's Car Care and Reviews, where we're long-term reviewing a 2017 Shelby GT350, a 1991 Toyota MR2 on its fourth engine. As well as a 1999 Porsche 911, currently at the mechanics, because once again the top has broken. Not the, oops, shouldn't have braked there. Not the pistons, the hydraulic pistons that move up and down the top, but the little latcher, little metal latcher at the top of the convertible holds the top down, and if it doesn't work, well, to make sure you don't go too fast, those German engineers say, we will keep you from going fast. Das ist easy, ja? We won't we'll force the windows down. So the rear windows, the little rear windows, they're forced down. Hopefully the garage I took it to has been bringing in the car inside when it rains. Otherwise, I'm going to have a flooded car because we've got nothing but rain. Oh, very cool. And behind my teammate, one of the two general managers, it's Spillness and Super Doofus as general managers. Spillness has created the Discord, so check out JCCR Racing on Discord. And Philness created our Sim Racing League, Sim Racing League Pro. Check it out. We got an amateur league, JCCR Racing League, for championship points, as well as the pro group. 2 groups to help everyone have a good time. It's Porsche 911 versus 458 Italia. The Ferrari versus the Porsche. Teammate versus teammate. Sorry, yeah, that's what I meant to say, that Super Doofus created the league over on Sim League Pro. Philness created the Discord, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure about that. Sometimes my memory has been patchy lately. I do not blame my diet for that, though. Good, healthy diet. Oh, here we go! And if there has been some dirty driving, let me know if it's a case of Kick or a case of Batman. And I will call Batman if need be. And look at Philness here with all the channel stickers, the emblems, the trophies. He's got the Porsche 911, he's got the Toyota MR2 up, as well as a review that I did on the Ford Ranger Raptor, which was fantastic. I'm long-term reviewing a 2025 Ford F-150 Tremor, which is kind of interesting because I had a 2024, so nice. I had to hit it up twice. The 2024 Tremor had such good resale, I was able to just trade it in and get a 2025. And I regret asking to be at the back. Okay, so the Dark J Bo saying, I regret asking to be at the back. Some guys still figuring out how to race. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough, Dark J. I'll move you back up. Now, who finished first? I was kind of focused on the nice back and forth that we had there with Super Doofus. So let's see where the results are. And it's Ronan in the F-Type. So Ronan, let us know what race you want to race. It can be, you can say repeat if you want this one again, or a different track. It's completely up to you. So first place gets to pick here. Hey, Aussie Pug, welcome, brother. Good to see you again. Aussie Pug, we were just talking about the general managers of the JCCR racing team. Well, Aussie Pug is the very kind and extremely generous legend who's made 75-80% of the liveries for the team. Philness has been making some incredible team liveries as well. So thank you, Philness, and thank you, Aussie Pug, for helping to get this community up and running. And let's see, Maguire has been called, so let's jump right in. So thank you so much. Check out Aussie Pug Designs. Check out his YouTube channel as well. And check out his designs that he's built under the title JCCR. He's made some works of art here. So let's try to... Oh no! Okay, so here, let's see which ones. Okay, I couldn't read, so I had to kind of guess. They start you in the middle. I think it's one down. So Maguire here, and they kind of look all the same. Full course, no, that is not the same if we do it reverse. Well done, Super Doofus. Well done, my friend. And JCCR Ronan dropping a message I full-heartedly support, saying, God bless and peace be with you. Absolutely, folks. Thank you very much. It's Danny Racing. Very kind of you. Very nice, friend, my friend. Make sure you don't hit this exit button, even though the screen's black. You think you're supposed to hit the exit button. That will get you out of the racing league. Philness, thank you so much. You're a good brother to me. Thank you. All right, so let's see here. Let's get the Dark J up a little higher on this chart. Actually, I need to hit the check button as well. Take a little piece of my own advice. It's Thursday night, folks. I want to say it's Thirsty Thursdays. No alcohol here, just water, lemon juice. And I was in a rush, so I didn't get time to put a little bit of salt and baking soda. It's Danny saying, be right back. Well, no worries, Danny. I've got to move around the chart here. So Dark J in 6 isn't bad at all. Dano, SBR, Emiliano. I don't think we need to change everything. This is a nice setup. Very nice setup. Let's get this race started. All right, folks, good luck and good racing. Love seeing that the live stream is up to 14. Thank you so much, folks, for checking out the channel. And if you want to be part of the community, pretty easy to get it started. You just drop some comments into the live stream. Drop some comments so we can get to know you. I'm trying to build a real race community here where we talk cars, we talk tracks, we work on enjoying life, enjoying each other's company, and getting faster on the tracks. Oh, this Beetle's gonna fly past me. Actually, the whole pack. I'm gonna be almost dropped down to last here. Oh no, okay, 6. Not bad. Not bad. All right, we got Dano and Super Doofus behind us. Must have been a little bit of action at the beginning of the race. That, or maybe my friends just want to join me, but Dano, we started him at the back of the pack because that's what he asked for, because he normally starts from the back and makes it to the top. Pretty cool to watch. Oh, wow, what a nice pass to Dano. What a fantastic pass. Just teleported in front of me and without hitting at all. That was just an incredible pass with a drop in with about an inch of space, but no contact whatsoever. Very impressive driving. Somewhat scary because the Viper Red really flashes at you. Kind of felt like I was walking in the woods half asleep, and then, oh my goodness, then all of a sudden there's a snake at your feet. So I think Five Fingers hit the wall, bounced off the wall to then hit Super Doofus, and then Super Doofus's car got sent like a missile into mine. So 9.5 Fingers having a little bit of trouble with the track, and Super Doofus will hopefully let me know if he actually didn't hit the wall and that he just got ultra booted, ultra punted by Five Fingers, and if so, I will call Batman. Actually, I will be Batman if I can catch up. So, Tom, is this a Batman situation? I'm slowly closing up the gap, so if you call Batman, I will deploy the grapple swing drop kick. Not his fault? Alright, thank you for letting me know. So my eyes did not betray me. It did look like he kind of bounced off that wall. Accidents happen. Miscalculations happen. Or is Super Doofus just covering for him because of the Ferrari Brotherhood? The Ferrari Mafia. Birds of a feather flock together. Oh, I really cut the corner there to take that pass. 9.5 Fingers being patient with me and probably wondering, like, what is this guy doing driving pretty much off track to get the pass? And he didn't give me the boot, so that was some clean driving on his part, and that was some very risky driving on my part. Because had I lost control in the grass during the cut, I probably would have spun out and caused an accident. But I had confidence, and luckily my confidence came out and worked out. Alright, now we're still recovering from the crash, so we're about 9 seconds behind Emiliano, which I would like to have a nice racing battle with clean back to forth with, because race 1, I don't know if he just didn't know the track very well, but he booted me a few times, so I'm curious to see his drive style. And sometimes we just all make mistakes from time to time. Our mind is somewhere else, or we're just looking at the wrong place on the screen, or the car in front of us makes a move we didn't expect, brakes maybe a little early or a little too hard, and then just completely can cause, you know, if you slam on the brakes when you're heavy into a turn, it can certainly cause you to slide out, maybe hit someone you didn't mean to. Oh my goodness, it's it's Jay Rizio ahead. I believe he might have been, I wonder if he got booted by Emiliano, because Jay Rizio is extremely fast. And there was a 9.2 second difference, and now it's a 7.8. Kind of smells like contact. Jay Rizio, oh no, and Emiliano. Now there's a nice back and forth going on between Jay Rizio and Emiliano. And for there to be a good back and forth between those two, that means Emiliano is actually really quick, so his rating is not indicative whatsoever of his driving. He must do much more lobbies than weekly races. Timer coming up to say that if I'm not in within 23 seconds, I'll be taken out of my race misery. Shouldn't say that, I've enjoyed this race quite a bit. Even if we got punted at the beginning. Alright, let's see who won this. JCCR Ronan is going to be up for choosing, followed by the Dark J. So, good game, folks. Very much GG. Let me know what you want to be racing, Ronan, and the next race is yours. And I got a clean Clean racing bonus. Fantastic. Dano to pick. You can also pick someone to pick for you. Dano, what is it going to be? I already have a good feeling. Let's see what Dano says, and if I'm right, I'm thinking he's going to say Watkins Glen, but who knows? Maybe he'll tell me Daytona. An American track. All right. Watkins is an American track. So Watkins it is. All right, let's get down to business. Put the pedal to the metal. Don't forget, folks, check out Super Doofus Inc. on YouTube. So that's Super Doofus Inc. on YouTube. Fantastic driver, great guy. I heard Fuji is it's like with that mountain in the background. What is it outside? The Wyoming Park. I was gonna say Yosemite, but my tongue is twisted. I can't believe I can't. It's not coming to mind. Yellowstone Park. All right, let's hit that check mark. Make sure you got your soft tires on. Pick your car of choice for this race. And let's get down to business and put the pedal to the metal. All right, let's see. And 9.5 fingers. The Dark J, we've got Dano, SBR, the A-rated, Emiliano, L412, Dan 96. And Luz. Okay, this is nice. We got a good mix of cars too. If you check out the cars off to the right, we got a little some BMW in there. Got a healthy amount of Ferrari, Toyota Supra, R8, some 911s, AMG. This is going to be a good race. Let's just check the grid order here. Knight Rider Jim, pretty darn fast. Let's just drop you down a little here. Ronan. Let's give you a bit of a challenge going in. Dark J, I'm going to put you up above J. Ronan. Dano, too bad, I'm moving you up. And let's see, SBR is an A-rated. Emiliano is actually extremely fast. His rating is not indicative whatsoever. Let's see, do we have those E-rated racers are actually often pretty fast. I'm not going to put them at the top because their safety rating means they should be at the back because hopefully they won't destroy us. That also means they might torpedo us on lap 1. Lap 1, turn 1, 2, or 3. All right. Get ready to put the pedal to the metal at Watkins Glen International. Take care, Philness. Thank you so much for dropping in and hanging out. See you again soon, my friend. Oh, I got a good guess there. I let go of the pedal before actually seeing the numbers change. Or I started to let go of the pedal before seeing the numbers change. And it paid off. So Super Doofus and I are at the top. I'm currently a low C-rated driver. Super Doofus is a low C-rated or very high D, depending if he's been naughty or nice. Tom, let's go through here on 4th gear. Last minute braking, drop it into 4th, get into the turn, put it in 3rd, and get right back on the throttle. Ooh, brake balance on 4 makes it so it's quite a lovely time flying through that turn. Ooh, I have cooked it. My mistake. Overshot the turn. So we're definitely going to get past here. Good job, the Dark J. Good pass. Solid job. So we got top 4 positions by the JCCR team, and it's going to be versus SPR22, the A-rated driver. Not part of the team, but extremely fast, and glad to have him on and in the lobby. Oh, now Dano's coming up. SPR's moved down. We got Dano right behind us, and now it's top 5. All JCCR racing. So we'll have SPR, surrounded by JCCR racers, but he's an A driver, so he can definitely have fun weaving in and out of all of these teammates. Great to have you for the ride, teammates. Thank you so much for making it into Thirsty Thursdays, YouTubers versus subscribers. 155.7, time to drop down that time. Let's catch this properly. Oh, good job, Tom. Fantastic work with getting out of the line of fire there. Oh, I don't think Dark J saw me there as I squeaked by. Didn't hear me coming. The Porsche 911s are not loud enough. At least in the 996 generation is dangerously quiet until you get it to 5,000 RPM. Hey, good evening, Daniel. Oh no! Oh, you've been in the hospital and had COVID. My goodness. I wonder, were you in the hospital because of COVID, or is it in the hospital plus COVID? I wish you health and wealth, my friend. Focus. I try to focus and be as positive as possible. Get as much laughter in as possible. Helps heal the body. Laughter, family, feeling of belonging, and some vitamin D from the sun is a good recipe to help boost your immune system. All right, we got Dano right behind us, and JCCR, the Dark J, followed by Ronan. And I'm just going to focus in here. Rare time in first. Oh, sorry, Dark J, that was my fault. Or Dano, sorry about that. I actually ate a bit of wall. I wasn't playing brake tester with you. I ate a bit of wall and it actually slowed me down enough that I had to downshift. Oh, it's getting squirrely at the top of the pack. I ate the wall. Dark J having a little bit of trouble with that, the candy canes here, and so am I now because I'm overrunning them. We got L412 behind us, followed by Super Doofus. Fantastic. Ooh, really sorry to hear that, Daniel. Let's get that heart healthy again. Health is so precious, and we never realize how valuable our health is until we don't have it anymore. So easy to get caught up in with the negativity of the world. Sometimes you just need to be grateful. We always need to be grateful for what we have, especially if we have our health. Final lap with L412. Let's see if it's going to be a JCCR podium finish, or good likelihood that I get past. Not the world's fastest driver. I usually get decent positions from clean, safe, smart driving, but not from speed. See if we can hold on here. Let's go through here. Let's get into fourth. Catch the apex. Oh, we'd have been getting past for sure at the end of this straightaway. And I don't know if I held third. Oh, that was a close one. An extra 100 feet of track, and I was getting past. All right, so Daniel saying, hey, family. Everyone is doing well. Daniel, thank you so much for making it back. Got home last night. Well, congratulations on making it home. Focusing on getting healthier. We can in life can never give up. Never gets us ahead. Giving up. We gotta stay positive even when things are not positive and we're in a really negative space and dealing with very difficult things. Just gotta focus on what we have that's positive and getting one foot in front of the other. So God bless, and I wish you absolute healing, Daniel. And let's see how the top here is suspect. Yeah, Ronan, I've suspected Emiliano being dirty for quite some time now. So I think we're going to have to start with... let me know in the comments. Do we start with calling Batman on him, or do we just give him the quick, swift kick? Because after race 1, I was going to give him the kick, and then I said, well, I'll give him a chance here. Oh, Knight Rider Jim also getting comments in. Okay. Oh, the Dark J. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right, let's do one last. So let's see to the winner here. Dano, you picked the track, my friend. Dano is blistering fast here. And Emiliano is gone. All right. Change grid order. No, we'll change race. Unless, Dano, do you want the same race, or would you like a different race? Let me know, Dano. You get to pick. Let's do Daytona. Fantastic. Daytona. Gonna assume you don't mean the oval. Let's do 4 laps because it's a bit of a shorter lap, and it's our last race of the night. So let's get a good one in. A good solid 4 laps. Just to prove to you I'm drinking water. No, it's not vodka. Vodka. To the teammates, great to see you again. To the new people, nice to meet you. Welcome to the races. Now we're 17 in the live stream, so thank you very much for joining the live stream, and make sure that we get to know you. Be part of the community. Make some friends. Drop some comments so we can get to know you, so we can say hi. Let's, over time, make you part of this community if you're new to this community. The main goals of JCCR Racing are to build community, share track and car knowledge, and just be general, just guys and gals talking cars, talking tracks, making some friends and having a good time. And of course, driving, usually always safe unless we need to Batman somebody. Pro 12 12. Don't forget to hit that check button, otherwise I'm going to be starting up the race. There you go. Let's get the race started right up. Let's see. Pro 12 is a C racer. Let's put him at the top here. Pro 12. Gonna be excessively kind to myself by putting myself in second, but generally try to have the slower racers at the top so we get a chance to, well, one, if you put all the A racers and B racers at the top, there won't be much movement. Gives them the chance to swerve in and out of traffic. And anyways, I've got a 911, so off the start, even if I have a near perfect start, unless I luckily hit the start right as the counter drops, first gear slow, I'm gonna get past. All right, brake balance at 4. Ready to slide my foot off the brake here. Tried to jump it like last race. Oh, move out of the way here. Watch the radar, saw that there was a hole in the middle, threw myself in the middle of the hole. So actually starting in now 9th by the end of the straightaway. Oh my goodness, I got punted very hard. So SBR, sorry about that. I hit you, but I got super punted by, who was that? Dan896? Yeah, Dan96 is, I wish there was a permanent ban button. Oh, sorry Dano. I tried my best to brake and miss you there. Well, Dano, if you want, you're more than welcome to Batman Dan 96. because I am 90% sure he punted us all. Now L412, I think he's going to be a good clean racer. We're going to have a great race with him, doing a little back and forth. Poor SBR at the bottom of the pack, and he's the A racer. He's the one of the fastest amongst all of us. He's been climbing the grid all night, and he probably thinks, who's this JCCR Johnny guy punting me off the track? But I got punted extremely hard into him. Gonna not defend, I'm gonna give him the place, not hold him back. Oh, but I gotta make sure I actually catch the line of the track, even if I'm given the position that he deserves, since I got hit into him. And he had the speed, I didn't want to block. Let him cook. And I think Dan 96, it was accidental, because it looks like he pulled himself off to the side of the track and waited for everyone to pass. So well done, Dan 86. That is an apology is great, but then actually pulling yourself off the track and letting everyone pass that you hit, that's even better. It shows that you didn't super punt people deliberately, and yes, accidents happen and we can't beat ourselves up about it. They happen on the track, they happen in real life. You just gotta say sorry and move on, but you've actually paid retribution for it, so well done, my friend. That's what I like to see. Oh, the 911 is just beautifully balanced with this brake balance on 4. Really changed the car here. Yeah, the Dart J, well done, well done. Let's see if we can get anywhere near. I'd like to be try to be only 2 seconds off the fastest lap, so off an A-rated racer. And we're not going to get any streamlining benefits on this track, which is pretty important to get behind another car and have them break wind for you, give them a little boosts on the straightaways. You hit them in the rear and you do a little bit of the shake and bake. You shake them and then you bake them. All right, it looks like we're about 3 seconds off. .147.4, we pulled a 150 flat. And we're up to 16 watching, that is fantastic, thank you folks. Thanks for making it in some community race time. Ooh, I think I pushed it pretty much to the limit there. Not a whole lot of track left. I guess we need first here for, yeah, at least in the 911, we need first for rotation. Daniel, thanks so much for the encouragement and help, as hitting the like button really does help us out, helps grow the community, because this way, if we get enough likes, YouTube will say, you know what, we'll suggest this to a few hundred people. And if out of the few hundred people, 20, 30 people watch, usually about 10%, well, then we can slowly grow this community. Oh, and with more racers, with more sim racers will come more knowledge, and as I always say, with more knowledge comes more power, so we'll all get faster from it. We'll at least have a good time chatting with one another. Dan86 being a gentleman, waited for everyone to pass him, so thank you very much, Dan. You did the right thing. And I am just not catching up to 9.5 fingers. He may not have all 10 fingers, but he is got smooth hands and is working those pedals. All 10 toes are working those pedals real well. Let's see if we can close this gap. 5.8. Fast man up ahead. Dano is climbing back up from the disastrous first lap that we had. All right, I'm 9.5 fingers. Now the spacing between us is 5.44 seconds. I guess we're slowly closing this gap. Yes, 4.4 seconds. Oh, we were closing the gap. Needed maybe 2-3 more laps though to completely close this gap, because 9.5 fingers is quick. Yes, good race everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming in. Remember, life and racing have a lot of similarities. If you spend your race looking at what's behind you, you're probably going to drive into the wall or off the proper line just because you're too focused on what's behind you. Just like in the real world, you focus on your past. You're not going to be focusing on that line to take you down and get you to your goals that are further down ahead of you. And if you look too far down the line, you're likely to miss what's right in front of you. Run over that rabbit or chipmunk or armadillo crossing the road, and that will make for a bumpy road. You'll hit those potholes and speed bumps without even realizing that they're in front of you, because you're just too far focused up front. Yes, it is important to have 1 year, 5 year, 10 year, 20, 30 year goals. But you can't just only be focused on them. Take time to enjoy nature, get some sun. All right, so let's see how the results worked out here. JCCR, the Dark J in first with the Viper. Great work, followed by Jay Rizzio. Also in the Viper, we had two JCCR members on podium. Third place going to either a subscriber or a random. Pro 1212 in the 458. Great work. JCCR Ronan, another teammate, in fourth. We had Luds in the Mercedes AMG, followed by a Ferrari 458 Italia, Tom's Ferrari 458 Italia to be precise, SBR, and then Dano climbing up from last place. So good job. That first lap was really disastrous, folks. I'm sorry about that, but great job, crew. We had a great night racing and some very solid results. We owned most of the top 5 positions, most races. And there will be races tomorrow starting at 9:30, as long I don't have any medical appointments. I don't think there will be any issues with that startup time. So at 9:30 Eastern time, I'm going to, of course, do the regular weekly race, survive that wild nonsense that it has been thus far this week. And then we'll get into lobby races. There's Mount Fuji that we got to do sometime for Tom's sake. Tom is like an A+ driver on this track. It is absolutely wild. Don't forget to check out Super Doofus's channel, as well as Dano and Philness GT. They've got great YouTube channels. Give them as many likes as you can. And if you want to help me grow this channel to have more community subscribers, meaning more knowledge for the tracks and the cars, hit that like button. If you haven't already subscribed and you don't want to miss out, you got to hit the bell notification, have that on, and you can check out Johnny's Car Care and Reviews. We're actually long-term testing a 1999 Porsche 911 to find out if you can actually own a very cool European sports car without breaking the bank. So if we can get away with not having to put too much money into maintenance and repairs, and we keep it long enough, maybe it's a car we can double our money on. You know, maybe if in 10 years, maybe it sells for 65,000 when we bought it for 26, or maybe it'll cost me the bank. Good night, crew. Indeed, Dano, thank you so much for making it in. Love racing with you all. To the race team, thank you so much for racing together. Thank you for making it in. I love Daniel. I love what Daniel's saying here. Be safe and have Dano. I'm not sure if I'm going to have Dano, but I'm definitely going to have Dano on the show tomorrow night. Hope you can make it in, Dano. God bless and Godspeed, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day tomorrow. Stay positive and keep getting your done. Enjoy and see you tomorrow. Godspeed, everybody. Wish you all more cars and more power.